The United States Eventing Association welcomes you, our members, friends and family, to your championships. It is your time to shine, to wear proudly the badge only an eventer can wear. With more than $100,000 in money and prizes on the line, the USEA invites you to Chattahoochee Hills for the 7th Annual Land Rover USEA American Eventing Championships. This is our championships. This is your championships.
Anytime that you can have a competition like the AECs, where you have the best horses and riders at every level that you're at, is really exciting. And to have the mandatory outing for the World Equestrian Games be here as well is really stepping that up to a whole new level. You really are going to have the best of the best be here, and I think that's really exciting, and going to give the advanced division a reason to be riding for the prize money from Land Rover and for trying to fight for a spot on the team.
Something we discussed with Mark Phillips, who is obviously the coach of the American team, and Mark was very excited about doing that. And obviously in the calendar it works out perfect, where they're going to do the AEC, the advanced class, and then go as their last outing, and then go from there to WEG. So they're really excited about that. So Philip Dutton and Rich and I went around today to see where they could be galloping some, to do their last 2 gallops before WEG, and they got it all sorted out. So that's very exciting.
I think we're all excited that Chattahoochee Hills has stepped up and offered to basically put on that class. That's obviously, it's our final selection trial for the World Equestrian Games, so the entire U.S. contingent will be here, not only competing for a potential team spot, but also trying to make sure that the horses are prepared as well as they can possibly be to go and contend for a medal in Lexington, Kentucky.
Cross-country course, everything is just amazing here. First of all, I mean, that's once people come out, they just are floored at how much we've done. Rich Temple is our master planner, architect. I mean, he's just amazing with everything that he's been in charge of and building. The cross-country course is unbelievable. For me, being in the entry level of the sport, it's like the Olympics out there, watching everybody. But it's an amazingly beautiful. There's 8,000 acres here, that people don't even know about. It's right on the Chattahoochee River. And people can come out and bring their families and spend the day and picnic and just watch these amazing horses and the partnerships of the horse and rider. It's a lot of fun for spectators. We hope that we'll have 20,000 people over those 4 days. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
I've actually been coming here since the inception of this horse trials a couple of years ago, and they've definitely ramped them up, but they're still very fair for the levels, and I think it will be a very exciting venue for the championships in September. I think it's incredible what they've managed to do, especially as the weather has not been helping them at all with the floods here last October. Cannot believe the course looks as good as it does. The footing's fabulous, and I think given another few months it's going to be great.
Excellent footing. It's pretty challenging because there's lots of terrain and hills, and the courses are really educational for the horses. So every horse I rode, whatever level they were at today, what's really important to me is that the horses come off of the course a better horse, and I think it was pretty exciting to see here at Chattahoochee Hills that every horse that I rode anyway came off a better, more educated horse for the experience.
It's phenomenal, because especially for spectators, because you can stand in one spot and you can see everything. These rings weren't here a few months ago, and they've brought these great arenas and enough for the amount of competitors that are going to be here, and it's good footing, and I'm really enjoying this.
Well, first of all, to have somebody like Rich Temple, who is that talented and who has such a good feeling for how things are supposed to look, between the layout of the barn, the look of the barns, the land around it, the landscaping around it, the way the arenas lay, and the warm-up areas. I mean, Rich has a feeling like very few people I know, so I'm extremely happy to have him on board. It took a little bit of coordination between corporate and the local Hennessy Land Rover people, but it worked out great. Everybody is super excited enough that they brought a bunch of cars out here this weekend for the regional championships. So it's just a terrific partnership. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope they will see reason to stay with us for many years to come.
Actually, I did a test drive Land Rover in Lexington at Rolex this year. You know, I think we're all pretty excited that they've decided to sponsor the federation and a few of the events. So I don't think there won't be too many people here that won't take the opportunity to get in one of those nice cars and take it for a spin.
I was already eyeing up the Range Rover today, and it's a pretty neat looking vehicle, and I'm sure that I will try to hop behind the wheel and give it a go.
I've been to Badminton and Burley in the UK, and they do a similar thing there. So definitely, if they've got the vehicles out on course, I'll be sure to take them for a spin.
Absolutely, I can't wait to do that. That sounds like looks like a lot of fun always. I saw them at the Rolex, and they had a big course there, and they're going to build a course here. So it's exciting to try that.
The event has come a tremendous way. They've done an incredible amount with the property. And the cross-country courses, put in those fabulous new arenas down there below the vendors, and you know, the whole place has really grown up, you know, an incredible amount in the last couple years since I was here.
I'm very excited because the last time I qualified, I was riding a pony and I outgrew him right before it. So this is my first time, and I'm so excited because I've been working with this new horse very hard, and it's going to be great at this beautiful venue, you know, Bouckaert Farms. And with, you know, people who love the sport, and my friends and my family and my horse, and it's nothing can get better than this. It's beautiful here.
It's certainly being developed to be a world-class facility, and I think it's going to be, in my opinion, probably the best AECs that we've had at this point. It's beautiful courses, beautiful rings, excellent footing, fantastic stabling, and a great host with Land Rover.
It's always been our desire to build permanent stabling for the competition venue, and we started out this year and built what we call the Wood Village, and we have these 120 stalls ready, and we've been using them. This is the second time we use them, and people seem to really like it, and you know, it was always our intention to make it real competitor friendly. And I wanted to be able to make sure that the people were able to park their rigs close to their barns, and you know, all that has been done. We're still working on a road that goes through. That'll make it a little bit easier on the traffic. All that's supposed to be ready for the AECs, and it's coming together nicely, yeah. As a rider and a landowner, it's just terrific to feel like we are developing one of the nicer facilities in the United States, and then to be able to ride here and have the same fun as everybody else is just very special.
Tremendous thank you to everybody here at this event. You know, the amount of work that has gone into kind of bringing this place along is pretty remarkable. And I know that they're far from finished, but I think that the riders here are appreciative of the job that they're doing, and are really excited about what the future holds.
It's a great place, and it's a great sport, and all of that put in one is a lot of fun.
A big thank you to Land Rover and to Carl Bouckaert and Chattahoochee Hills. This is a beautiful facility, and I'm really excited not only to ride here this weekend and at the AECs this year, but for the foreseeable future. I think it's a really big benefit to the sport.
I get an incredible kick out of seeing everybody having a great time, and you know, being able to share this place with our eventing community is very special to me.
This is my championship.
This is my championship.
This is my championship.
This is my championship.
This is my championship.